Hello everyone,
Hi.
welcome to Juice Homes.
Yeah.
So today we'll be talking about different land title documents and we'll be elaborating on them extensively so you can have a proper knowledge about the land title document that comes with the property you are about to acquire that you must have acquired. And note also that there are different land title documents, but we just have selected few because they're like the most commonly used title document by different real estate companies and by different individuals that must have acquired properties for themselves. My name is Anya Kwamarati and my colleague with me is.
My name is Adetunji Tejumade Alice. So today we'll be talking about 8 different IT documents. The first I have here with me is called the survey plan. The survey plan is a land document that shows the boundary measurement of a parcel of land, and it also gives an accurate measurement and the description of the land. We have two types of survey plan. We have the provisional survey and we have the registered survey. So please note that if your land is on a provisional survey, it is not safe to
It's
purchase.
not safe.
And a provisional survey means, it is when your surveyor goes to the land to take a coordinate of the land. And for the registered survey, this is when the surveyor takes the coordinate of the land to the surveyor's general office for stamping. Then it becomes a
Very safe.
registered survey and becomes very safe for you to purchase.
All right. So next one we have is excision. Now this is a land that has been released by the government to the indigenes of that area who originally owned it before it was being acquired by the government. Now this entails that the property is no longer under the government acquisition. However, if you want to get the certificate of occupancy for that property, it's very very much possible.
Yeah. The next one I have here with me is called a gazette. A gazette is an official record book where all special government details are spelled out, detailed, and recorded. A gazette shows to the communities, villages, and people around that needs to know that you've been granted excision. And this particular document also shows the numbers of hectares and acres of land the government has given to you.
Okay, next one we have is certificate of occupancy, otherwise known as CFO. Now, this is a document that is being issued by the government to officially lease out any land property that is under the state to you, the applicant. Now, the duration for this particular land document is 99 years. Yes, this land document lasts for 99 years. And the most commonly asked questions regarding the duration of this document is what happens after 99 years? Now, the answer is death. After 99 years, this land document expires, and all you have to do is to renew it once it expires.
Yeah.
And note also that there are different types of CFO documents. Now we have the residential CFO, we have the commercial CFO, the agricultural CFO for farmers,
Yeah.
and as well as the industrial CFO. So ensure that you are aware of the certificate of occupancy that comes with the property you are about to acquire. It's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah, so we have the governor's consent. I mean, just like it sounds, the governor's consent. So it is a land document that is obtained whenever you buy a land with C of O, and this land document it lets the general public and the government know that this land in question has been a change of ends. And there's an advantage with this attached to this particular document in the sense that if you want to transfer your land to someone else, you don't need to go to the Omoniles or the local bales for some kind of document and all of things like that. This particular one will save you off of those stress.
All right. So next one we have is deed of assignment. Now this document shows that there are now, like you are now the new and legal owner of the land you just acquired. However, it's an agreement between the seller and the buyer of a property, showing evidence that that the seller has actually transferred all his or her rights, the titles, the interest and ownership of that property to the new buyer.
Yeah. So now we have the receipt. The receipt is the proof of payment, and this is for the seller to acknowledge that he or she has approved of the price of the land he or she wants to sell the land. And please note that this particular document is very important for future purpose.
That's it.
Yeah.
So finally, we have contract of sale. Now, this is a contract between two or more parties in which the seller agrees to sell and then the buyer also agrees to buy a property. Now, the contract outlines the terms and conditions that actually guides the sale, or rather the selling of that property or better purchase.
So we hope this information has been helpful to you. In case you have any comment, addition, question, you can drop a comment down below, or you can reach us through any of the numbers displayed on the screen.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. Like she said, we hope this information was helpful. See you on our next video.
Bye.